Alright, we'll kick straight into it, I suppose. Running 35s on 2-inch lift. Suspension's pretty sag, pretty old. I think it's Monroe 2-inch. Got airbags in the rear. I am looking to change it pretty soon, but you know, I will keep 2-inch lift. Do like sitting low. Don't think I'd go off 4-inch. Feel like I'm going to tip over all the time. Tyres 35-inch, so 315, 75, 6/16s. I think a Toyo Open Countries, neg 22 rims. Sit pretty flush with the guards. I don't think I'd go any more offset. You know, getting the cop trouble, all that kind of stuff. Got a full-size spare on the back. Just fits straight on the factory mounting point, which is good. Got King's dirty bag, you know, rubbish, snatch straps, all that kind of stuff you don't want inside. At the moment, running some clear views. Awesome for towing, everything you really need. Bar work wise, don't really have any. Definitely need sliders. Went out last weekend and did a fair bit of seal damage, which is pretty annoying, but I suppose it's what you get. Running the ARB Summit bar, which sort of just come on the car when I got it. Just hardcore lighting, spotties. One's a spot, one's sort of a bit of a flood, which is good. Probably the best spotties I've ever had. Running a 6.6 DBI GME aerial. It's not too bad for range. It's running the factory snorkel. Do want to get a Stano one day. Fair few things I need to do first. And the back of the car. Start off 12 volt. So, running a Brass Monkey, 20 litre draw fridge. Plenty of space for, you know, 1 night, 2 nights. If I do need, I'll chuck an XDM 40 litre, just up on the bed, run on an extension as well. Just put it out behind the car, I need to sleep. Down here, a battery monitor, comes pretty handy, shows you inputs, outputs, percentage of your battery, what kind of load it's under. Run your standard 240 volt power point, comes off my Victron electronic 300 watt inverter. Down here, simple lights, strip lights around the car, pump, and then inverter switch, USBs, SIG plugs. On this side, I believe it's an open country drawer. Just use it, chuck bits and pieces in. Under here, it's a little compartment, so for oils, spares, everything you don't really need to get to too often, fits in there nicely. The good thing about your Brass Monkey fridge and your Victron stuff, you can control it all off your phone. So if you ever need to know how much load it's putting out, or if anything's running or not running, it will let you know. You can set alerts, all that sort of stuff. Underneath this bed here, that's where all the 12 volt sort of stuff is, you know, inverter, solar charger, battery. Running 120 amp hour slimline battery from Kick-Ass. It's an awesome battery for what I need. You know, not really running too much stuff. Lights, fridge. Can still run, you know, fans, electric blankets through the inverter. Doesn't draw too much from that battery, which is good. Did have a problem with that Brass Monkey fridge. Obviously being under all this, got quite hot. So there is a little 12 volt fan just under here. Left that open purposely so that vents the hot air out, which has made it a lot better, a lot more efficient. Not drawing anywhere near as much as it needs to be. For solar, run a 160 watt panel on the roof. Gives plenty of juice for 2-3 days, you know, without starting the car. If I do need more, got a 200 watt blanket, it's just plugs into that Anderson down there, comes in pretty handy. It's running on a 10 metre extension, so you can park the car in the shade. So, hidden away, but through here, got a 60 litre water tank. Just runs off a pressure pump. It's not too bad for, you know, just holding drinking water, washing dishes, whatnot. Fair bit of pressure. So inside the car, obviously Got a bed here. It's a full double-sized mattress, fits in beautifully in the back of a patrol. Obviously, got to take the rear seats out, but inside, got your strip lights. And another thing, got an iPad mounted on the wall. It's awesome for camping, watching movies, you know. Obviously, gonna need a fire extinguisher at some point, so it's good to have one, easy to mount, easy to get to. And then for more storage underneath here, it's got a little latch that lifts up, and you got another big storage system down here. Fit all your big stuff you don't really need to get to too often. Heaps of space, and believe it or not, this all comes out in about 5 minutes. So you do need to put your back seats in. It's not too difficult. Run you through some sort of engine management, bit of protection that you sort of do need to run on patrols. Obviously they do get quite hot, especially this one being unintercooled. I got your SAS pillar pod here. Let's run your boost, EGT. It's really important to run your EGTs. You don't want to cook your engine. Same with, you got an engine watchdog down here. Obviously monitors block temp. That's real handy too. Your water temp down here will say it's running pretty good, but I've had instances where that's, you know, running fine, EGT's running fine, but that watchdog will start alarming, you know, get to 100 degrees, whatnot. So you do want to pull over so you don't cook your car. Running an ARB turbo timer, that's pretty handy too. Sort of change the settings down here, so you got, you know, half hour, 30 seconds, 2 minutes. You change it what you want. Take the keys out, lock it, it'll shut itself off. Other than that, we got a Sentinel brake controller here. It's really good running this on, you know, 35s. It's being an old car, the brakes aren't brilliant, so that comes in real handy. Got Camwood double din head unit, pretty basic speakers, and also just got a real old school sort of GME. Just up here, big speaker. It's not too bad. I think it's only 40 channels, so it's not the greatest one, but does the job. Other than that, that's about it. Heaps to do, you know. Gonna intercool it. Better suspension, bar work, all that kind of stuff. Stay tuned.